Okay, time to start the last part of this game. Well, not this game, but the Korriban.
So then, I take it you are ready to travel to the tomb of Nagasado. Your final test should not be delayed.
What is this tomb of Nagasado?
It is a tomb that belonged to an ancient Sith Lord. The greatest of Korriban's Sith Lords, in fact. It is there that your test is performed.
What is this final test?
I will tell you the details when we are there, young one. You will, however, fight for your life. That is why I suggest you be in sufficient health.
I'm ready to go.
Then we go now.
A day passes in preparation. Utha then takes you and Yuthura to the Sith tomb. Your companions are not permitted to join you.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
I dislike your tone, Yuthura. What are you up to now?
Nothing, of course, my master. I was merely agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the test?
Yes. Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasado, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Are you ready to begin?
Find the storm returned with the lightsaber, I understand.
Good. Yuthura and I will await your return.
Raid. Alright, they raid here. Lot raid. Verpine droid disruptor, money, datapad. This datapad appears to be the journal of a Sith who quite obviously did not make it past this portion of the final test. Most of the journal consists of the Sith's account of gaining enough prestige with Master Utha to take this test. Only the final entry appears to concern the test itself. Seems I need to get across the pool of acid in the central chamber if I am to complete my test here, but that is not going to be easy. The runes name one obelisk the Pillar of Fire while the other is the Pillar of Ice. Can only assume that one of the pillars leads the way to remove the acid. Fire or ice? Wouldn't fire create toxic fumes? I'm not sure. Maybe freezing the pool would be safer. Well, I'll worry about that once I bypass the Terentatek beasts. If I can, I suppose it's now or never. I don't see how fire would help get you past an acid pool. It's not like it's going to be burning away or anything. Crap. Yeah, there's two of those bastards here. Yes.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on
I
this
can't
will
fight
get a
against
nasty
two of them at
shock.
the same
Whoever
time, not
steps
with a
on this
character
will
like
get a
this.
nasty shock.
Because they're immune to force powers.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
Yeah, I can't plant more mines. I'll see if I can attract one of them at a time. I don't want to start the fight by shooting. I will probably attract both of them. Yeah, they simply have insane amounts of hit points. I think I can handle one of them though. Sure, if horror will work on it. Okay, maybe I can get 3 hits in with the horror. Horror seems to work on them quite reliably. I don't know why. I'm glad it did. Now we used a ton of mines there. Crystal Slurry, Shila's Journal. That's the last of the Jedis that were hunting Terranatech. This data pad is the personal journal of the Jedi Shyla Nur. Her last entry is particularly compelling. I've tracked the Terranatech that ambushed us in the Chirac caves to this tomb. Even as I stand at the entrance, I know this is wrong. Dark thoughts fill my mind, hatred, vengeance. I cannot stop myself from blaming Goon Han for Duran's death. If he had not abandoned us, my life would surely have survived the Terrantech's first attack. But my hatred of Goon Han pales beside my burning desire for revenge. My blood boils to destroy the creature that ended Duran's life, no matter what the cost. I know such thoughts are those of the dark side. I cannot help them. Even the second set of tracks outside the cave cannot dissuade me from my task. On Terrantech, 1,000 makes no difference to me now. The only image I see is that of Duran's broken body, and only blood can cleanse it from my mind. I hope my master will forgive me for what I'm about to do. Yeah, throw your life away for nothing. Got a fire. Nice, yeah, we'll take the ice one. I just can't see the fire thing working. No! I thought I accidentally clicked on the machine. Crystal next door, Zabrak blasted his soul. There are 3 pillars that have electronic readouts showing the energy levels of 4 systems. Controls show that these systems can be transferred to other pillars. Caution, some of the systems are very delicate and improper transfer of power can cause an electrical overload. In order to unseal the chamber, all of the following 4 systems must be transferred to the right pillar. Top system may be transferred to any pillar safely without fear of overload. Mid-upper, this system causes an overload if transferred to a pillar with an active top system. This system may only be safe. So basically, the system may be transferred to another pillar if it is the only active system on that pillar or it's the last one listed. So, what this really means is that we can only move, I think, the top. Those rings represent the 4 basic active systems, and we need to move all of them to the rightmost side pillar. The thing is, if we move, we can only move the topmost at a time. But the problem is that the bottommost can only be moved if there's nothing in the pillar it's moved to. So it's a tiered system. The topmost one can be moved no matter what. This can be moved if the topmost isn't there. Yeah, this can be moved if neither of these 2 are there. This can only be moved if there's nothing there. So it's a big little puzzle. What we need to do, the key is to get the blue bottom one to the rightmost. If we can do that, it all should be relatively easy to solve. Okay. Left pillar, this is the right one. Yeah, this is an awkward system to manage this. Dialogue system should not be used for this. It's not good. You should just have a system where you can manually or by simply clicking to transfer them, to quickly move them. We'll move from left to the center, now from right to the center. Now from left, right. Okay, middle left, middle right. No, I didn't need to do this. So anyway, left to right. Just need to get the blue already out of there. Although it doesn't really make a difference at this point now, does it? Yeah, I wasn't really thinking this through. We'll get there. Ah, we'll get there in the end. I did this sort of a roundabout way. Could have been done faster. Just need to get everything out of the way. Ah. No. Yeah, all power has been successfully transferred. I sort of messed up that out. But as long as we got there in the end, I'm satisfied. It's not all that complicated, but I guess Shadow's poison blood. Ooh. How good is that poison blade? It's a very average damage DC 25 poison. That's very hard to resist. It's a solid blade. The best thing about it is that hard to resist poison. A dangerous looking pool of acid has flooded the room. Cold grenade. So now we should have all the necessary pieces. So a map to a system. There's the limb. Gonna show us it in detail. So we should have a star system location now. KOTOR win.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
I think I understand.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Euthura in her foolish scheme?
Sorry, Thor, I'm with Euthura on this one.
Do you hear that, my master? That is the sound of a new leader rising to replace you.
So the time has come, has it? You both wish to stand against a Sith Master and perish, do you? Then so be it!
He won't be able to take us on alone. I'm going to pretty much spam Force Wave. If I allow him to even a moment of casting his abilities, this might go really badly. It's not a weak one. So we're going to make this. We're not looking for a player war fight. Going to win.
KOTOR is finished, and a new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. Unfortunately for you, I don't intend to share power. It's time for you to die.
Ah, typical.
Then you should have no trouble defending yourself, for what it's worth.
This is how you do it.
Stop. I yield. You are too strong for me. Gather your hatred and strike me down if that is your will.
Oh, no problem with that.
Then it ends here.
I'm not happy about the loot. Oh, there's an acid river apparently here. Yeah, as I said, I have no problem murdering these enemies, and I managed to kill 2 dangerous enemies. And this is war. Just because after you have fought and know you're gonna die, you drop your weapon and raise your hands in the air. It doesn't work like that. If you don't want to get killed, don't start the fight at all. I'm not interested in killing people who are sort of outsiders or innocent. But once the fighting starts and you make an attempt at my life, then as far as I'm concerned, your life has no worth to me anymore. You sort of if you start playing the game, you have to accept the fact that you might lose it. It's once you notice that you're losing, you can't just say and I don't want to play anymore. That's not how it goes. Well, you can say it, but I'm still gonna kill you.
You there! How is it that you're leaving Nagasadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
So Uthar is dead, I killed him.
What? You? But you aren't even a Sith yet. Surely you jest.
As I dead, he's sick. You should check on him.
You lie.
But what if Master Uthar is really dead? How can we hope to stand up against someone who could kill him?
Don't be a sniveling coward. I will prove this one a spy. And if Uthar is dead, I shall become the new master.
I guess we'll have to kill them all. No. As I said, if you start the fight, you have to be prepared for the eventuality that you're not gonna win it. No hard feelings. Just in case there's a lot of fighting in the academy too. I'm all alone and there's a lot of enemies here. What? Why the fudge are you choking someone? Just... No! For God's sakes. I don't intend to kill everything with this, but I want to reduce their number at least a little bit. There's too many of them now. And I'll run out of force powers anyway quite soon. Okay, that's good. I'll try to save up force points in case I encounter a difficult fight. A single student or two is not a difficult fight. The teacher. Now they start to suck up blood. I want to see if I can go to that Master Uthar's room. Out of the way.
No problem. Didn't work.
How are you supposed to get through this
No
door?
problem. Didn't work.
A best skill would be on the astromech droid. I have to go and get him. I at least want to give it a shot to getting in there. If it fails, we'll just leave the planet at that point. A bit on the dark side. Well, that wasn't exactly surprising considering what's happening here. Ooh, we can get the kill. Let's take that. I will probably swing more to the center light side once we move on to new things. Astromech. Computer use security there. More intelligence. Security, decryption interface. Security. Anything that's hitting. I think this is a security value of insane. 33. That's pretty good.
Sure.
Let's see if we can access the master's personal room. No. Should have gone there earlier. I don't think we can transit. Oh, yes we can. We'll walk back to the Ebon Hog.
What?
Just in case there's something happening here interesting. Okay, and that's Corrigan. I do want to check on a few things. First, how is General Hardon Poison Blade compared to the Mega Shadow Poison Blade? Minimum damage is 1 weaker, but the and threat range is worse, but the poison is much better. Mild damage DC 15 versus average damage DC 25. So we'll change to Nagasado's Poison Blade. Also, we got a few lightsaber crystals, so I want to quickly check them. Damid. Keen. Generax. Solari. Damage bonus versus dark side or light side. Alignment limitation. That's not exactly put that here. Next door. Keen. There's another keen, wasn't there? No, take the next door. Peel off. Yeah, massive criticals. That's a good one. Tin rocks. Okay, now we have all the 4-star map. So we need to visit the Yavin moon base again. Yavin space station. Star forward system. Okay, let's go to Yavin. No, I want to go to Tatooine first. No, let's go to Yavin first. I'm looking for the 100% immunity to lightning item. That's something I absolutely want to have for entering the Star Forge system. I have a feeling I'll be fighting Dark Jedi quite a lot, so immunity to their choking abilities is fine, but we need just succeeding in your saving throws halves damage, I think, from lightning, and I want to neutralize entirely. Although the absorb life ability is much more dangerous. They always start spamming it when they're low on health, and because I do so little damage, they heal more than I can do damage. Legendary awareness. Saving throws or power attack. I'm not going to give you a critical strike. It weakens your defense to such a degree that it's not simply worth it. We could give her the... get her to implant level 2. Or no, weapon focus lightsaber. Master speed. Force wave. Not a bad ability, but I don't. It's not a. It's more of a abusable ability if the player uses it. So force immunity. Force armor. Effects last for 20 seconds. That's not exactly great. Stun. I will take stasis. I don't want him to be throwing stuns. At least a stasis is a solid ability. Stun, not so much. And we need the weapon change. Double bladed. I want it has a... No, it's not all that great. Yeah, let's keep the weapons what they are. There's one serious weakness on her though. She's vulnerable to critical hits. And not just a little vulnerable. I'll take the nerve amplifier belt. I think these are all medium armor. So if we can get a feed on her, we'll need armor feed.
What?
A lot of good items she can't use at the moment. So this is our final shopping spree. There's no point saving credits here.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
It's a fight.
Muri ra kun kin. Tong hit wama agi inko tune.
If matos armadas, mejor de luen de los fael. Anda fornadas y dos bendes.
Okay. What do you want? Teach you a lesson. They're here to kill us. Fair enough.
This is what I live for. Die! Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, they're spamming some sort of healing items. These are very tough. 1, 2. We spread all over the place, this isn't good. Yeah, we need to choke a bitch. It's the only way to be sure. You're still alive? No.
Just grunty to patslimo. Chi ita kanki kana kilikon. Kimba muli rad wanaji. Kimba no kun nikset abog. Tong hit wama ag I inko tune. For tong hi wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki muli ra kun king. Kimba no kun
Yeah.
nik dorcha. Chiwa aita ka
He's going to clean up the mess.
Chupornibo. Kun muli ra slimo
Get their ship on an autopilot post to somewhere else.
Ikatune, Jiska dosoki, Kopa bono nakachu, Labora na winky smack
So now we will get access to his special stash of items.
Topa na oto vokasa, Yubabato kanchi.
Won't be cheap, but if you want it, you can buy it. I don't want it now. I need to collect the loot. 1,000 free thermal detonators. 1,000 thermal detonators, heating items. 1,000 bottle items. Yeah, this fight alone earns you quite a lot of money. I'm not been using grenades much, so if we need to sell the thermal detonators to gain all the money we need, we'll sell them. Juhani really needs a better armor ability. It's not just to get access to the accessory items. I forgot that they have armor ratings too. Medium is good enough. That allows you to get access to everything you really want. There's very few heavy accessory item pieces.
Ki muli ra.
Anything you're willing to sell?
Ki muli.
Anything new? Another heavy exoskeleton armor. Another Barackman assault bed. Ooh. Mantle of the Force. Lightsaber upgrade 25,000. Ooh, okay, there's no description of what it does. Mantle of the Force is an item assembled by Suvam Tan from pieces found in the ruins of Exarch Khan's temples on the fourth moon orbiting Yavin. It appears to be the remains of an even older artifact of unknown origin. It is not known if it was used by Exarch Kun or just uncovered when his temples were destroyed, nor is it known that the original properties of the item were, but given the current abilities, in its original state it must have been fearsome indeed. The mantle is a crystalline lattice resembling a lightsaber crystal in many ways, but having the additional property of being able to radically alter the flow of energy that comes through it. When combined with other crystals, the mantle warps their properties, often enhancing them to incredible levels. Additionally, the mantle seems to almost act as a focusing tool for Force-sensitive individuals, leading to the idea that the original artifact may once have been a powerful tool of the Sith, or perhaps something they took with them when the Dark Jedi originally split from the Order. So I don't think this is basically a color crystal. It does nothing on its own, but it alters the additional crystals effects you can put on this Heart of the Guardian. Though its origins have been lost, the legendary artifact known as the Heart of the Guardian was rumored to have been instrumental in the founding of the Guardian Order of the Jedi. Nothing further is mentioned in any Jedi archive, but both Sith and Jedi whisper their own legends. According to the Jedi, the heart will appear in time of greatest turmoil and deliver the galaxy into salvation. The Sith, however, believe this to be an object of their heritage, which will bring the galaxy under their domination. The Heart of the Guardian appears to be a magnificently shaped lightsaber crystal of unknown composition. Analysis by Suvam Tan has yielded inconclusive results, not being able to identify what mineral it's made of. Suvam has even begun to wonder if it is a normal crystal at all, for at most times it almost seems as if it were alive. All known lightsaber crystals seem to have a strange resonance with the Heart of the Guardian, their properties being altered and enhanced when in close proximity to it. Additionally, energy focused through the heart results in a beam of unique clarity and color. Barackman Heavy Repeating Blast. It's a good heavy weapon. I don't think we'll buy it. We already have a good weapon for the HK-47, and that's the only one we really need. So, Disruptor X. This might be an option, because disruption weapons do physical damage. So, you can't. Lightsabers won't block that. So, if we're going against the Jedi, this would be a weapon that they can't block or deflect. So, it might be worth buying. Advanced Agent Interface. Awareness 7, Computer Use 7, Demolition 7, Repair 7, Security 7. Very, very good item. Light Armor, Mind Affecting Immunity, Poison Immunity, all saves +1. Medical Interface, Street Injury +10. Barackman Stealth Units. Awareness 4, Stealth 10, Dexterity 3. Dexterity 5 Implant, 22,000. Advanced Combat Implant, or Combat Beats. Baraquin flamethrower, unlimited flamethrower use, unlimited stun ray, unlimited shield disrupting use. That unlimited flamethrower is only 3,000. Yeah, we're going to be selling every piece of crap we have now. No healing items though. We want more life support packs. We only have 3. $56 parts, yeah. Current Jedi Nitro. I think we'll sell all the Jedi Knight robes. We have set the Jedi Master robes. Masasi ceremonial armor. Immunity to critical hits. Light armor. I'll keep it just in case we desperately need immunity to critical hits for someone. Everyone should be able to use a light armor. Mandalorian battle armor. I will keep these because they have the electricity resistance. Yellow lightsabers. Sell. Well. Zabrak last of its life. Erpine droid disruptor. Sith sniper rifle. Yeah, it's crap. I'm not using frag grenades, nor concussion grenades, nor poison ones, or sonic ones, or teasing ones, or cryoban ones. Thermal detonators might be an option. 60 points of damage to an area of effect is not a small thing. Mark Arachnos Voltage. Sell. Sell. The luring melee. Realistically, are we going to use melee shields? No, we are not going to use melee shields. The time of their use was a long time ago. Oh yeah, now we can settle the racing bonds. There's no point setting them at this point. That should gain us a nice injection of cash. We'll probably buy both of the lightsaber crystals and then see what we can afford. Do want the electricity belt too, so we have to keep that in mind. It'll probably cost something under 10,000 though. So we have 60,000. That's probably all we're ever going to get as far as expended money is concerned, and we'll spend 45,000 on the lightsaber crystals. We have 16,000 left, so that's... we could buy the Disruptor X Barack weapon. I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. So now we are poor. We're so poor, we have 600. We need to gain about 10,000 more money, and at least. So I'm going to sell grenades. I could also sell mines though, but I'm not going to use average mines again. Keep the deadly mines. But yeah, we're going to sell some grenades. We haven't been using them, so in all honesty, I'm not going to use this many of them. I'm not going to use. And I want the health, heavy health packs and anti-lightning belt much more than I want to have a few grenades. We'll sell some, save some thermal detonators, but not a lot. Something like 10. Got 25,000 for electricity belts, and well, although there were some interesting implants, weren't there? Stabilizer gauntlets. Advanced combat alacrity. 30 plus 5, that's nothing to sneeze at. Here. To buy this, we need to sell a ton of crap. No, I'm not gonna buy things yet. I need to. We might have to visit here again, but I want to have the electricity bell and the electricity bell first, and some healing items if I can find them anywhere. They're probably very rare, but having best healing items, only 3 of them, is not going to be good enough. We're going to be facing at least a few boss battles, so range weapon. Disruptor X. Okay, we need a... we don't need Salva's bowcaster anymore. We have the carbine, we have the Barack with assault, and we have Disruptor X. Okay. +1 energy. And keen. No, +1 attack and keen. Damage bonus physical 1d4. bonus physical damage 1d6, physical damage 1d4. So a solid weapon that does physical damage, a ton of physical damage, and solid threat range too. It's better than Yamohogura's Carbine. The damage profile is better, the attack modifier is not. I'm not sure how the lightsaber crystals affect things, so I'm not going to do that yet. Do you want the Baraquin assault gun or the Disruptor X? Well, we'll keep the assault gun until we'll keep the Disruptor X in storage until we actually start facing Sith. I'm also interested in the infinite use droid modules that were here. There were only 3,000, so something like a flamethrower or a stun ray would be very nice. But now we need to find the armed high electricity buff.
Incoming fighters!
No, that was bad. Only 5 remained alive. Usually it's something a lot less than that. Not that it'll make much of a difference. I still don't really get this game. I mean this new game. What the hell is the point? It never leads to anything. Where is the belt? I can't go to Dantooine or Kashyyyk, so if those were the locations where it was available, I'm fudged. It's not here. Miguel's of interest. Kraken Gauntlet. It's not bad, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I could buy another potent sensory visor, limited critical hits. And yeah, I want more life support packs. So coming here wasn't a waste of time. There should be at least 1 or 2 more shopkeepers here. It's not with the droid shopkeeper, maybe with the hunting hall one. Something for sale or trade? Nothing really interesting. I'll buy the armor reinforcement and scope. We're missing 1 scope. Wasn't there a shop here? Buy support packs, yeah. Buy those. Nothing of interest here. So maybe I've missed it. It's the opportunity to buy them I'm not going to spend too much time trying to hunt things down. In fact, if I do, I'm certainly not going to record it. I'll look into this cantina. I think there was maybe the cantina operator was selling something.
I had a few Zerker employees confide that the company is pulling out of Kashyyyk, leaving as soon as things get difficult, just like they'll do here.
Anything for sale?
Zerker Corporation only...
Nothing interesting really. So I'll return to the ship, and I think I'll leave things there for now. I'll definitely do some more buying. We have 20,000 credits, and we can get a bit more if we sell something. More importantly, I don't think there's any real use for credits after this, that we go to the starport system, so we might as well spend everything we have now. Even for a minor or any kind of insignificant advantage, anything will do. So, but yeah, I'll leave things here. I might hunt down the Whiteman belts, but yeah, but I'll update things at the start of the next session if I do that. You're certainly not going to miss anything worthwhile. Maybe some shopping, but that's about it.